Yo, how's it going, guys? I've just come down to do my park session with the football sprints, and this is what we're dealing with. We got kids there, kids there, kids there. I think there's more over there, which leaves me with not a lot of space to do stuff, but I'm going to have to make it work one way or another. Last night we had training. Our 20s coach was sick, so we trained with first grade, all of the 20s boys, and we're doing conditioning games, which is basically sprinting to the ball and pressuring it so that you're sprinting everywhere and you're conditioning your body to get fitter. The assistant coach was calling out the teams, and teams 3 and 4 he called out first because they had to go get a goal, and it started off with all the 20s boys, and it got to the end of team 4 and he still hadn't called me. I thought, oh man, I'm sitting out, which sucks because I'm just going to be doing more running and not playing and not improving, and it was annoying. But then he said team 1, he said one first grader, I forget who it was, and then he said me and a couple of other first graders and the other boys as well. I don't know why I was there, whether it was a performance for the weekend or just numbers, who knows, but the opportunity for me was really good. Not in the sense to show myself to them, but to compete with these players who are obviously at a higher level. They're older, they're more mature, they're more experienced, and for me to compete against them was definitely a great experience for me. On the ball, I did really well. I had a few shots, I made some nice passes, I protected the ball well, did all the tasks that I do with my mentor, so I was very pleased with that. The only thing that let me down was my defense. They played a ton of balls in behind me, and that was partly I was getting so tired because with the 20s it's not as intense, but with first grade it was just sprinting everywhere and I was dead. But they just got in behind me, so I need to work on that, making sure that I can always see the attacker, because they were just running in behind me and then just receiving the ball, and they got very angry with me. So that wasn't the best, but like I said, very happy with my attack. On the ball, excellent. I'm very happy with that. The coach said I did well. So now we move on to Friday, and then I'm not sure, we have Sydney FC, the academy team. I'm not sure whether we play Sunday or Saturday. I'm hoping it's Sunday because I'm a bit sore. But anyway, I'm gonna get on with this. I'm not gonna show you guys too much of it. I just need to get this done because I got coaching pretty soon, and then we'll go to the gym and I'll show you a little bit of that. Just finished the first set, and literally on the last shot of that set, I've gone and broken the pole. So it's supposed to be like that, but not anymore. I should have remembered I have to use these springy ones, which I don't really care about. So if you hit it, it just bends. Oh wow, that was close. It just bounces back and then nothing happens. Anyway, that's really annoying. First set wasn't too bad. Moving on to the second one. 18 meters now from about here up to the poles, do the turn, strike into the corner. I got a fair few in that one. My right foot, I kept kicking across too much, so I would shoot and miss the goal on the outside. So I was focusing more later in the set on making sure that I was just getting it into the goal. Be interesting to see what happens with these ones that are a bit further away. And that's literally it. I swear I wasn't here for more than like 5 minutes. I have to rush. There's an exercise I should have done, but I just don't have time. Heading off to coaching, there's an accident on the road, so hopefully that doesn't hold me up. Finished up my coaching sessions and my legs are really sore, especially after that workout at the gym as well as the training session down at the park. So we're down here visiting again. Maybe I'll jump off that thing, we'll see. That's what we're dealing with, 16 degrees. For some of you that might not be super cold, but here it's pretty freezing.
1, 2, 3.
Oh! Oh, I'm not deep enough. So what I'm doing here, I'm basically just doing some high knees, kicks up at the back, some leg swings, stuff like that, just actively recovering my muscles. This actually feels like an ice bath. Last time I came, it was cold at the start and then I got used to it, but now I'm a bit used to it, but it's still freezing. Still very, very cold. We got this guy over here. Where is he? Guy doing some laps, putting in the grind. I don't know why he's doing it, but good on him. But this is where the hard work counts. It's 8:30 at night. This is literally the last thing I wanted to do. I wasn't going to do the hard work in the afternoon with my gym and football sprints, but I just got up, did it, got it done, and now I feel so much better about myself. It's good. Now, what did you want to do after this?
Have an ice cream.
What a trust. Now, well, I was actually going to jump off, but if you can see here, look how shallow it is.
I did it last time.
Usually it goes up to like here or so, but because it's so shallow, I'm a bit nervous jumping off. So next time, I think I'll definitely do that. Jump off and properly jump. I'll do it. One day, one of these days, I'll get it done.
You already did.
I'm okay with today. It was okay. I could have done it much better. I woke up way too late. If I woke up earlier, I would have been able to get that exercise done at the gym. I wouldn't have had to rush my football sprints, and I would have been able to go to the pool a bit later. But the fact that I did actually go out and do it is what made today a bit better than it could have been or was going to be. Because if I just stayed at home, then it would have been horrible, and leading into the weekend, I just wouldn't have felt as good and as prepared as the other weeks where I have actually put that hard work in and know that I'm prepared for the weekend. So it's all about putting that work in, getting up early. I got up way too late. That's the thing that I need to start changing in my routine, waking up a bit earlier to give me more time throughout the day. It's all about time, and if I can have more time, especially just by waking up early, it's such a simple thing, then I'm going to be able to execute those trainings or gym sessions a lot better. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Listen.